First question I have for you is if you could sort of explain, you know, what's going on with CalFresh benefits with November 1st coming up. What's the current situation like?
Yeah, so the current situation is in the state of California, there are approximately $1.1 billion in CalFresh benefits issued every month. In San Joaquin County, that's about $25 million a month. And those benefits, due to the government shutdown, are not able to be issued. So, beginning on November 1, when our beneficiaries would typically start to receive benefits, benefits are issued the 1st through the 10th of the month based on the last digit of their case number. Those benefits aren't going to go out at this point. Once the government shutdown is resolved, those benefits will be available, but there is nothing that any state or the county has the ability to do to issue those benefits in lieu of federal funding.
And have we ever been in a situation like this before when it comes to a government shutdown?
So we've had a government shutdown. I think back in 2018, it was handled a little differently in that at one point there was the ability to issue benefits for the upcoming month. And for example, I think it was in September, and benefits are able to be issued for the upcoming month at the end of September. This time, back on, I think it was October 20th, the Food and Nutrition Service, the federal new Food and Nutrition Service, issued direction to states not to do that as a workaround. So that was not able to be done, and therefore our customers are not going to receive their benefits.
And with the notice of that, since that notice came out, just walk me through for your agency, what have these last few weeks been like for you when it comes to people, having questions about their benefits? Just what has the last few weeks been like?
So I think there's a lot of anxiety in the community that we've already seen an increase in the community at local food banks throughout this year. So this coming at this time is a challenge for our customers. We receive a lot of questions and their concerns around are the benefits can be issued, and I could just tell you at this point they're not going to be timely. But there is positive news in that once the government shutdown is resolved, retroactive benefits will be issued. Hopefully, once the government shutdown is resolved and we get that word, the state will transfer the benefit file and benefits will be issued in the next day or two after that shutdown. So that is positive. The other news is that we're sharing with customers is that if they have any benefits remaining on their cards from October or prior months, they can continue to use those benefits at this time, and retailer transactions are not impacted. So the retailers can continue to accept EBT, whether it's CalFresh or CalWorks, on an ongoing basis.
And these are federally, this is a federally funded program, but is there anything that, your county that counties can do to mitigate any of the issues?
So again, in terms of scale in San Joaquin County, it's a $25 million a month issuance. And we're serving over 131,000 individuals and over 60 or nearly 66,000 households. So the scale is large in this county. There is actually nothing that a county can do to issue those benefits in lieu of federal funds because the funds actually never go through the county. The funds are issued by the feds and paid directly by the federal government. So we can't supplant those. There's no mechanism for counties to be repaid. But what we can do is we've been working with our network of food banks. We're increasing the purchasing from our Food for You program to front load in anticipation of increased demand. Some of the food product that we're providing to our partnering agencies. We work with a number, I think 22 different locations in the county to distribute food, and we're doing that and really trying to get the word out through channels like this, and appreciate that attention, and just share with our customers that there are resources. We can't meet the entire need, but we will try to do our best to assist through this difficult time.
And you answered part of it there for this next question, but just where should people be checking, and what resources are you directing them to for those that will need food assistance for this coming month?
So the state has set up a website, and I'll just plug their site. It's cafoodbanks.org, and the state also has a frequently asked questions page at cdss.ca.gov. And locally in San Joaquin County, because I know your viewers are beyond San Joaquin County, but in San Joaquin County, our Food for You program, which is at sjcfoodforyou.org. There's an opportunity there to click on Find Food and find food banks within the county that are nearest any customer that's interested, as well as clicking on Other Food Sources tab at the top that will customers can find information about Meals on Wheels, other senior nutrition programs, as well as food bank locations throughout the county as well.
I appreciate that. Um, and is there anything when it comes to San Joaquin County, is there anything unique um, when it comes to dealing with the situation that you have to, that maybe separates it from other counties?
Well, I think San Joaquin County, there's a tremendous need. We're a county that has a lot of folks on CalFresh in relationship to our population. If I was, we have about a third of our CalFresh population is is 17 or under. So, I mean, there's a lot of young people that are and receive CalFresh, and yeah, I think the need has been growing without this disruption. Again, food banks have been seeing an increased demand throughout the year, and I think with food prices the way they are and the economy not being extremely strong, I think it's a challenge for families. And if I could, I just also want to say that to our customers to please continue to submit the required forms that you would normally submit just to maintain your eligibility. And for those that are in need, I mean, we approve 2,500 CalFresh applications roughly on a monthly basis. So continue to apply. We remain open at the Human Services Agency to accept those applications, and we will process them. And once the benefits, the government shutdown is resolved, we'll issue those benefits expeditiously. So.
And you were mentioning, obviously this is a federally funded program, so your hands are a bit tied in the resources that you can do and the options available to you. But have you thought about, obviously the big solution is for the government to reopen to get these funds, but have you thought about future plans? What's next steps of it if this government shutdown continues?
So, and that is a significant challenge, and I think that we're going to have to come together as a community and really try to rally the support of our elected officials and look towards the state to provide some assistance to get us through this time. And San Joaquin's a tight knit community. I think we're working really well together, but this is a tremendous hole to fill. And at $25 million a month, there's not a lot of resources that can meet that demand on a monthly basis. But
And what
we'll certainly do our best.
and what's the communication been like, and what have you been hearing from beneficiaries who are reaching out to you or who might be curious? Just what have you been hearing from them?
So what we've been hearing is, concern. Are we going to be eligible once the shutdown is resolved? Are we going to have benefits? And I just do want to reiterate, yes, the benefits will be issued. They're not going to be timely, but the benefits will go back to November 1st. The benefit file has been established. Their eligibility is there. And once it's done, we'll get those benefits out as quick as possible. So it doesn't help now, but they will still receive their benefits once the shutdown is resolved.
And statewide, Newsom's been talking about this. He then put in an initiative to send food banks across the state, $80 million. Has that been seen locally in San Joaquin County?
So the $80 million, excuse me, is actually, it allows food banks to take a greater cash advance. Normally they're limited to 25% of their allocation. The $80 million is not new money. It just allows food banks to take a greater cash advance so they can make food purchases during this time that they wouldn't ordinarily make. So they can front load the effort. Unfortunately, that unless there's new money allocated, there might be some leaner times later in the year. And we're just trying to be mindful of that and know that this money has got to get us through the rest of the year as well. So we're making some advanced food purchases now. We're purchasing food boxes. We have 28,000 pounds of food boxes, 2,800 boxes. and we're getting those out to our affiliate food banks. I know that the governor also announced the deployment of the California National Guard and the California Volunteers, and that's for logistical support at the food banks. And the state communicated directly with the food banks to make that offer.
And for people who may be looking to help in San Joaquin County, then where are you pointing them to? How would they best be served helping people during this time?
Yeah, so I think I've been directing folks to reach out to their local food bank and donate money. I think that that's really the need there. So then the food banks can purchase the foods that the food product that they need for their community.